Hello guys, Luca from Stoic Crypto Investing, and today I want to show you or tell you why Bitcoin is the future and also other digital currencies. And the main reason why I believe so strongly in digital currencies is because they have a limited supply. And that's the case with Bitcoin. You can only have 21 million Bitcoins eventually. And that has a lot of different benefits. So right now we have a lot of inflation, and that's basically because the government still keep printing that money. And obviously if you have more money supply and still the same amount of products around, then the prices are going up. And that's not good for our economy and usually hurts the people that don't have a lot of money, because when you print more money, you get more money in the moment, but eventually the prices go up, like rent, food, gas, everything. And the people that don't have a lot of money to spend, that hurts them, because their daily life gets more expensive. And all the big companies like Amazon, Google, or grocery stores that get the money because they supply the daily demand or the daily resources that you need to live, then they receive all that money and their value goes up again. That's like the equation in our community, in our society, that only printing money does not make sense. And Bitcoin is kind of the opposite of that. It has a limited supply, so it's not possible to just print more Bitcoin just because you want to have more. So that has like the power of gold, because gold is really rare and you gotta mine it, and it's getting harder and harder to mine more. And there's also a limited supply because you can't just infinitely print more gold. And since that's the case with Bitcoin as well, then the value of Bitcoin goes up as the government keeps printing more money, because the value of Bitcoin stays the same or even goes up because the supply is not here anymore. Because if like 1 billion people want to buy Bitcoin and you only have 21 million Bitcoins, and the adaptation to Bitcoin is even more in the future, then the demand is here and the supply not, and that eventually will increase the value of Bitcoin. And I believe that's really powerful, because Bitcoin is the digital gold, and digital that has so many benefits. Like you can transfer it over the internet, you basically do not have borders. You don't have hyperinflation with Bitcoin. That's a huge benefit. And if you invest now and everything moves on like it is, then it's just a good investment, because Bitcoin is the most adapted currency on the market right now, and this will probably stay like that in the future. I don't want to say it's not going to change, but it's likely, because people already know Bitcoin, and a currency is basically only trust that it has value. Like the currencies, like a dollar, the dollar only has its worth from the trust that you put in the government that it has its worth. And the same is with Bitcoin. And as long as you start believing in Bitcoin and more people start to believe in Bitcoin, the value goes up, because it's the same principle. If people believe in Bitcoin, then they will buy it, use it, and the value eventually goes up. And these are the main reasons why I believe in it. It obviously has a lot of other different ways that also have an influence on the price, but this just takes time, because Bitcoin is not that old. Dollars and currencies, they are around for so long, and Bitcoin is a new technology, a blockchain technology that has not been around that long, and it just needs time, especially if you want to change the financial system. And yeah, it's also not in the interest of governments that there is a currency that is independent of them and people use it and trust it, that takes power from them. And that's also the reason why Bitcoin is controversial when the government talks about it, because it takes power away from them. And if you just want to diversify a little in your portfolio or whatever, I don't want to give investment advice, but in my opinion, I invest in it, I can recommend it, but I don't say that you have to. But it just makes sense to diversify a little bit, in my opinion. And that's why I trust Bitcoin for the future. It's definitely good to have some assets that are not, that inflation cannot eat up.